All right, so this is going to be one of my first videos. It's going to be like a biography of my journey to the top. I'm going to just catch up on a few days of my experience. And once again, this is complete honesty. If it wasn't honest, this would be a waste of time, because at the end of the day, success leaves clues. One of these, Tony Robbins, Wayne Dyer, these powerful people or successful people say, or Eric Worre. I could go on. Anyone that you know that's successful. Will Smith, Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, I could go on for ages. So right now, I'm showing you. Have I failed? I have failed, but in a different sense. Okay, complete failure is giving up. So my first experience now, where do we start? I'm trying to remember the first one now, because I wanted to do a video when that first happened. Shouldn't do this at 12. This is when my internet is the strongest. Gift gaff, unlimited internet, all that jazz. But only after 12. And only after 6 gig. I'm going to go with the thing that's on my mind at the moment. So I had a DA on Friday, the 9th of June of the first month of the 6 months of my vegan thing I've started. And obviously the momentum and the focus, I say, like 4 DAs, full stop, that's what's going to happen. And this one will be a bit more of an album, but it also will reflect on my life and what's happening, including acting as well. So I did the DA. Had some people, well, I had one person actually call me up confirming about the day and location, which is exciting because it doesn't normally happen. I'm like, oh, wow, awesome, amazing. And obviously confirming the other guy saying you're coming. Confirmed yesterday. Other guy was like, yeah, coming. I'm on it, man, I'm on it. And this is a guy that read Rich Dad Poor Dad. So you're thinking, okay, for you in the flow. Oh yeah, this is the book right here. So there is many different types of this book, but it's this one, Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you guys see it, this is also what's helping me keep it stationary. And yeah, so you think, yeah, he's on the level. He's the type of mindset, the person I am looking for. I'm attracting, what I'm seeking, which is beautiful. Laws of attraction and all that stuff. So did the DA, and no one turned up. Exactly. And for me to be doing it in this far in the game, you'd think, amazing, man. Like, he gets people in all the time. He's just badass. No, I'll be straight with you. Not at all. None at all. But the beautiful thing that happened to me today, because remember, this isn't just about Argon, it's about my journey as well as a person, as my growth. I was trying to travel because I had no strength. I traveled from Handsworth Wood to City Centre Mailbox. So that's about a 50-minute hour walk. Been doing that for a while, so much that my kneecaps starting to hurt. So I need to go to the doctor and sort that out. Another story for another day. And yeah, like, I had to go back again, so I had to do it a third time and then a fourth time to rehearse. And having to doing it twice in one day is quite demanding on a vegan diet as well, because I'm still trying to learn what I can eat and how I'm going to eat it type thing. Isn't like, you just get food and eat it. It's just different, especially if you're new to it. I still don't know a lot of stuff, but instead of going, I don't know, I'm not going to do it, which is what everyone says and does, I decided, well, I'm going to do it. Right, so we did that and got on the bus. Didn't have a ticket or anything like that, so I had to get off. And the guy moved the bus a bit, came, opened doors, like, mate, just get on. I was like, but I haven't got anything. And he's like, it's all right, mate, just get on. I'll take you in. So we got to City Centre, and he was like, oh, was you really gonna walk all the way here? And I was like, yeah, like I've got to. This is what I want to do, and no one's gonna do it for me. And like, is there any way I can repay you? Because obviously, this means a lot to me. This is saving my energy and stamina. Like, this is saving my body. I don't think you know how grateful I am. I really am coming from a state of gratitude right now. And he says, no, don't worry. You've already done enough. And I was like, I've not done anything for you, but I felt like either one thing, not to get religious, or we just call it universal. Remind me where universal, it could be any God, Allah, all that stuff. You see it the way you want to people. It was speaking through that guy. This is just my comprehension and just saying that you've done enough. What you're going to be doing in the future, Dre, is what you've already done enough for so many people. And I thought, wow, that's amazing. That must mean there's going to be a great DA. But we already know the story of that. So it must mean something further down the line. So I just thought that was amazing. Or he was just saying, like, yeah, don't worry, like the things that you're just doing in general are just going to be great. Do you know what I mean? So not even on a religious level. So I'm never going to know truly what he meant by those words, because it was a bit strange, but it was still magical. Maybe he was just being cheesy. I'm a cheesy guy. I do that sometimes. So that was amazing. That's what I was grateful for today. Then obviously my mentor was there. The DA launched with me, and she fed me, and I had no money. Like, I was super, super broke. Pretty much used everything to get this 30-day healthy living just to go through it and to say I've done it, because I, with my clients, I do have, and people in my team, I like to test things out before I say it to others. Because you can come from several certain areas in the business. Now, going back to Arbon, you go to one where you're scientific, you know information, you're like, and all this comes out your mouth. But you can go from a place of love. If you go to not any store, but a lot of stores, even like Harvey Nicks, where I currently work at a second, I talk to those ladies. Those ladies know nothing of what's in the products. They've been there for 2-3 years, they said. I wish I could have recorded it. I don't know if I'd get in any trouble for that. Maybe I might do that for you guys. But they knew, it's not like they knew nothing, but they knew nothing. Like, if I asked them for the ingredients, they were like, oils, mineral oils. And I was like, yeah, but I mean, ingredients, like, what is it made of? And they just kept telling me, and I'll tell you now, like, having a quick look, there was way more ingredients than just a few oils telling me about it. And I'm not trying to badmouth it or anything like that. That's a different subject altogether. But my point is that they were doing it on a passion they loved. They loved makeup. And that just came across. They didn't need to know what they needed to know. They just needed to know what they loved, what they watched on YouTube and all this stuff. And they sold stuff. And we're not talking about, normal Tesco brand here. We're in Harvey Nicks. Harvey Nicks. So we've got things at premium level, crazy prices for one lip locks and stuff like that. Stuff that really compares to my business, but mine's ultra premium, but for effectively premium prices, but then cheaper than premium, because I can give you 20% or 50% throughout the whole year. Harvey Nicks only gives, Friday when certain days. But, it is what it is. So you've got that, and that's just beautiful. Just having the passion alone to kind of just carry through like that day in, day out. The difference is the guys are getting paid £8 when they could do something similar to me and an income, and therefore use it to make their own business instead of working for someone else and never creating something. You know what I'm saying? So it's just being able to see those things. So that's me reflecting. I did feel quite. I wasn't down today as much as I felt like I would be, and I've had many of these beforehand, which is wish I did this kind of thing beforehand. Well, since the gratitude and the blessings of what I also had to be thankful for balanced that out for me, it was great, and it kept me at a level of of peace effectively. And then obviously I had a few of my guys, I'm not going to say the names, be down. I did some really killer recordings and helped them out, gave back with the positive energy I had in myself and gave them that light to, I believe, 2 people today. If they do see this video, they know who they are. And yeah, so that's my update for my journey so far. I will try to keep it more up to date, so I'll put it all in one big one and you guys aren't bored of listening to me, hearing all this stuff. So thank you, and remember, guys, you're not a number, so don't think or act like one. With love and respect, I'm Dre. See you soon.